What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Always rich. Rich, 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 rich. I've been thinking about a different intro, but I haven't decided on anything. So for now, I'm just gonna wing it every single time. Hopefully it's different, hopefully it's the same. I don't know. A lot of times I talk, I don't even remember what I say. My mind just runs at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Today's video is a really quick, easy, simple video. I won't talk forever and ever and ever. Yeah, I'm just really excited. Have you ever bought something and you're like so excited about it, but you have no idea how to use it? Well, that's literally my life today. I picked up a new camera, and I know that may not be exciting news to you, but it's exciting news to me because I feel like when I get hooked on something, I think about something and my mind goes nuts. It goes wild. It goes absolutely crazy. Let me tell you guys a little story. I was talking to my buddy Paul, who's another YouTuber. I don't even know if I could even call myself a YouTuber because I've made like 10 videos. So let me make a few more videos and then maybe we'll decide if I should be considered a YouTuber or just a content creator, which I think I already am. I enjoy it, I love it, I have fun. It's not my job, but I like it that way. And I like doing things that I don't get paid for because that means if I do them, that means I really enjoy them. Because I feel like you should do what you love. And if you do something that you love enough and you master your craft, money, happiness, which are two completely different things, I feel like they'll just come into your lives. And I think that people should really think about that. A lot of times we get stuck in these cycles where we're doing things that we don't really enjoy because people tell us that we need to do those things. But yeah, anywho, I picked up a new camera, guys. And that's what this video is about. Someone's blowing my phone up during my video. Let's see who it is. Hey, it's my boy, Jay. Squad's like this big these days. So when someone texts me and it's part of my squad, I get happy. Where was I? See, my mind. But yeah, so I was talking to my buddy, Paul, who is an amazing, amazing content creator. And shout out to him because he's probably like one of 6 channels that I actually subscribe to. I watch other videos when they pop up on my feed or whatever on the popular page. Sometimes I get really consumed. I'm that person that will lay in bed at night, watch a video, see a related video, and about 3 hours later, I'm hitting back on my browser on my YouTube thing because I've literally gotten so lost in the internet that I don't even know where I'm at. And I know that you're guilty of that. I know that everyone has went through that at some point of browsing on the internet, but literally it happens to me way too often. I literally don't even have cable anymore. I'm canceling Netflix because all I really do and enjoy is watching YouTube when I do have free time because it just feels raw. And when I say that, I mean it feels genuine. That is what attracts me to some people's channels. I wanna see what people are doing, not actors pretending to be something that they're not. But it's like anything else, and that's on all social platforms these days. There are people that are pretending to be something that they're not for attention. I said, Paul, I want to come back to YouTube. He said, do it. I said, okay, but here is my list of excuses, and I feel like everybody is guilty of that, and especially me. We make these long lists of excuses to prevent us from getting out of our comfort zone and doing things that we may have this burning desire in our hearts to do. If you want to do something, this is what I suggest. Do the research, but don't psych yourself out. Get up, don't make excuses, because when you make excuses, you constantly are back in the cycle of like, I want to do it, but I can't. And when you say you can't, you might as well give up because you're throwing up the white flag and saying that you're not good enough. With that being said, I've been researching a lot of videos about cameras. I just really wasn't excited about the camera setup that I had. I mean, it was great because it got me out of my comfort zone. It got me making videos last year. I was really excited about it. The content was okay, but I just felt like if I was gonna make this comeback, I wanted the ideas in my head to translate into videos the way I wanted it to. Now, I'm not saying that you have to go out and buy yourself a crazy, extremely expensive camera to make content that is enjoyable for viewers to watch. I saw this transition of a lot of YouTubers switching from these large DSL cameras, which is what I had. I had two setups, one for vlogging, one for photography, and I just wanted to condense my two setups because I was tired of lugging them around in a very heavy backpack, and I wanted something that I can shoot on and vlog that had a good autofocus. So that is where my journey began. When I get hooked on something, I just get hooked. So the camera that I, for some reason in my mind, I got hooked on was the Canon EOS M50, which is a fairly new camera body to the market. I just was watching a lot of videos, a lot of YouTubers transitioning over from their bigger camera setups to just things like this camera and other competitive cameras like Sony's, Nikon's. It just blows my mind what these little things can do. I don't even know how to use this. I sat here for about 15 minutes trying to figure out how to even turn on video mode and get it in the speed that I wanted it to. If this video gets published, it's because I figured it out. So I did a bunch of research on the video camera. I love it. I love it. It had everything that I was looking for, and it was at the right price point that I was willing to spend. I'm really happy about this camera setup because I wanted to stick with Canon, and it goes back to that age-old thing like PlayStation versus Xbox, BMW versus Mercedes, AMG gang. Yeah! Some of my favorite Canon lenses that I already own were able to just switch right over to this Canon setup, so I had to buy this little adapter to go with it, which is like $200. I ordered it from BH Photo. They pretty much have everything. I had never really purchased anything from them, but I was hearing a lot of reviews when I was researching cameras. Shout out to them because they were able to get my camera here the following day, which is nuts. Blows my mind because literally shipping didn't cost me a single cent. So the camera's here. I got it mounted on my tripod. I also switched out my Joby tripod, which is what a lot of YouTubers use. Paul was saying, dude, that tripod is way too big for your setup, so why don't you use something smaller? Here's what I use. Sent me the link, ordered it right away, didn't even have the camera, so I'll be using that when I'm walking around. It's super dope. Whoa, I just spit on the camera. That's kind of gross. If a particular item fits your needs, just go with it. On the internet, people are too opinionated and they just talk without really thinking. You know who I'm talking about. You've done it. You've done it. You're guilty. Got my new setup. I'm recording with it. I got my mic on there. I got my little camera thing. It's in the exact same spot. So I'm pretty used to the setup already. Looking over at the screen, which I'm always guilty of. See, my eyes are over here, but the lens is over here. Overall, like, this camera's dope. I mean, literally has like a dual autofocus, so I'm watching this little box go back and forth wherever I move. So I think that was a huge thing. I was constantly battling my, you know, being able to move from here to here to here to here, and it just wasn't fast enough. It's just an older camera. Technology is like a really weird thing. You either love it or you hate it. Most of the time I hate it, but when it does work, I do love it. I was excited about my new setup. If you guys want to discuss this setup or are interested in looking for a new setup, I researched a bunch of different cameras, so I can give you guys a little bit of feedback on that. Tell you the pros and cons of this camera once I use it a little bit more, and I should do another video, like an update. Yo, I love this camera. Yo, I hate this camera, whatever it is. But right out of the package, it's amazing. The quality is awesome. The mic has a hot shoe, so it mounts right on top. Little flick out camera that I'm gonna try not to use as much, but it's touchscreen, so I can go beep, 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 beep. Mounts with my lenses. Guys, I'm gonna conclude this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little all over the place, but that's just who I am. Until next time, guys, stay up, stay blessed, spread positivity, be yourself.